Tonight is about honoring the 16 seniors across both of our varsity teams who will be graduating this spring in the GBS class of 2025. Now, let's meet our 5 seniors from the varsity blue team. First, forward number 38, Nikki Norwood. His favorite South hockey memory is all the time he got to spend with the team at tournaments, and his plans after graduation is going to college and traveling. Up next, number 48, forward, Aiden Kennedy. His favorite South hockey memory was the out-of-state tournaments, and his plans after high school are to attend college. Number 83, forward, Oliver Moeller. His favorite South hockey memory was hanging out with friends at the out-of-state tournaments, and plans after he graduates high school are to attend college and major in economics. Alternate captain, number 33, forward, Ryan Algren. His favorite South hockey memory was the North-South game, and his plans after he graduates are to attend college. And finally, varsity blue captain, number 72, forward, Mitchell Adams. His favorite South hockey memory was playing in both North-South games on Thanksgiving Eve with the rivalry energy and our friends in the stands making it unforgettable, and his plans after graduation are to go away to college, study business, and hopefully play for his school's club. One more time, folks, give it up to the Glenbrook South Hockey Class of 2025. And now, will you all please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Should I just quickly play something on my phone? Where's the thing? Is this it? Yeah. No, switch it. Now let's play some hockey.
Something the kids like.
to the South Hockey Network, everybody, live on YouTube, live from Glenview Community Ice Center. It is time for senior night for the varsity blue team as they gear up to take on Loyola Maroon for the second time this season. Good to have you with us here on this Saturday night. My name's Dylan Ward alongside Mitch Adams as we watch on here in warm-ups, a nice ceremony to start things out. And your son, of course, the captain, a senior. You were down there. What did that all mean to you?
Oh, it was fantastic. Very emotional. But, you know, it's something that we'll always remember. It was a great moment, and I think he's pumped up. He's ready to play. And it's a big game for us tonight, so if we can win this one, I think we can maybe sneak into the 5th place spot. So I think we're down 1 point to GBN, who we just beat last week. So it's a big game. Let's go win one for them.
Yeah, well, the last time these two teams played back in December, Loyola had GBS's number 1-6-0, and Loyola Maroon actually got the highest state seed out of all the AHL teams, so just behind St. Viator in the standings. They're a pretty top team here in this academic hockey league, but just like the varsity team, they'll have a back-to-back home and home series against them today and tomorrow as the clock winds down. You mentioned their recent win over GBN. How about 2 wins in a row over GBN, 7-5 and 6-2, as they look to make it 3 wins in a row.
Yeah, some last 3 games, if you take those 2 and the one before, a lot of scoring in those, and we had deficits, I think, in each one. Maybe not the last game, but came back strong. One game we had 4 unanswered goals. The first GBN game we came back, we had 5 unanswered goals. So let's keep that firepower going, and you know, good things will happen if you put the puck on the net.
And a packed house here at the Glenview Ice Center, fit for the occasion. 17 minutes on the clock as Loyola looks to extend a winning streak to 9 straight games, 18-5 in the AHL, and GBS 14-8. So these are 2 teams going at each other with winning records, and it looks like it will be Kopinski getting the start in net for the Titans. You know, Phil Kopinski usually does these games with you, Mitch, but he's not in the building tonight.
Right.
Hopefully watching on from home.
You know, and I want to also add a lot of familiar faces in the crowd here. A lot of familiar names on this Loyola squad that, you know, came from the Stars. So these guys know each other pretty well, and, you know, we love a lot of their parents. So it should be a fun evening for the next, well, 6 hours maybe, right?
Yep. Yeah, we got a triple header tonight. Varsity plays after this, JV after them. And, you know, Mitch, I've seen the Varsity Blue team a couple times, but only broadcasted them once prior to tonight. The one thing that stands out to me is that first line of Adams, McRulis, and Tutai leading the way on this team. Each of them with double the amount of points as the next guy.
Yeah, I think they're all in the top 10 in the league. And, you know, we need them to score. We also need some lines, other lines to score, which the last few games we've had that, especially some scores from the defense as well. So
Charles Diego will get the start in net for Loyola, 177 goals allowed average and a 937 save percentage. Pretty good stats in the top 5 in the AHL with those numbers. As we mentioned, Cooper Kopinski, 195 goals allowed average and a 917 save percentage. So according to those numbers, we're in for a low-scoring game, but
I think that's Isaac Engel.
Oh yeah, you are correct. Isaac Bennell, excuse me. Good catch there. 322 goals allowed average and an 8-7.
All the seniors are starting here.
All 5 of them. Look at that.
Adams back on defense.
Loyola takes the face-off, and we are underway
really
from
cool.
Glenview Ice Center. Adams gloves it down. We've got Skates, the Wolves mascot, in the house here, cheering on the Titans as Algrim gets hit into the far side corner. Now up to Moeller, getting that puck at the left point. Now down to Algrim. Looking for Norwood with that pass, but he couldn't find him, and here come the Ramblers. It's Federinchek into the zone. Get it to the near side for Reynolds. Here's a shot and a save made by Bennell. Sharp on his first test, and a whistle 30 seconds in.
Adams in the last shift against GBN also went back on defense. I don't know if all the seniors were out there, but when that game was like 30 seconds left, he got to do that. Nice gesture from the coach.
Jimmy Philbin Jr., of course, also an assistant coach for Varsity. As Loyola takes this face-off, right in the slot, they'll try and bank it home. Instead, it goes up high. Here's a shot, that one wide of Bennell's net. And Mendoza takes it for the Titans. Behind the net, goes to Pinto with it. Out to Mendoza, now Sokol backhands this one in. Goes down below the goal line, chasing after it, 1 man in each jersey color. Steal for the Titans. Now below the goal line, but we do get a whistle as the net comes off. And another face-off, 58 seconds into the game. And Mitch, I don't know if it's just me, but it just feels really hot up here for some reason, like hotter than usual.
Well, it's warmer certainly up here because when I was down on the ice, it was cold.
Yeah. Also, Gerard had the on-ice camera that you saw on your broadcast if you were tuned in for the senior night ceremony. Here comes the more familiar first line for Mitchell Adams. The two-tie to his left and McCrulis to his right. Drop of the puck. Titans win the draw. Back up high. Here's a shot. That one stopped. Rebound. They couldn't bury it. Diego making his first stop of the game. Shots on goal 1-1 here early as McShane knocks Quinn down, and the Titans will get it back.
McShane's a familiar name. He played for the Stars. Played with some teams with Mitchell.
I'm looking for him on my roster. What, you see number 40 out there? Or 40? Let's see. Oh, 28. At least that's how he's listed here. But one of the key contributors for this team. 9 goals, 3 assists for Loyola. McCrulis out to Adams over the line, right wing side. Mitchell Adams left it for two-tie. He threw it over to the left wing. Back for Adams, but he couldn't hang on to it. Nelson will exit the zone and dump this one in. Just getting started here at Glenview Ice Center for a busy evening. Triple header where all 3 of our teams in the program will have action here tonight.
I was told for those varsity parents that might be not here yet, parking is very tight. So
yes,
you might be parking across the street.
Mitch, I got here an hour ago, maybe a little bit more, and I had a hard time finding parking. It's McShane behind the net, captain of this Loyola team, but fought off by the Titans. They can't quite get it out of the zone. Vanderploeg plays it off the boards and gets it out to neutral ice. Kariotis. And that pass intercepted by Scheffler. Now Norwood coming over the line. One of the 5 seniors on this team tried to center it, but instead it comes back up high for Sit. Nice release on that wrister, but it goes wide.
Our 2 healthy scratches tonight are Teamer, 52, and Tubacanik on the offensive side. Teamer on the defensive side.
Thanks for the insight there, Mitch. Again, bear with me here on this one. Only my second time actually broadcasting for this team. I was at the game against Glenbrook North 2 nights ago. That was a nice win over the Spartans.
Yeah, hopefully one component to this to win in this game is staying out of the box here. So hopefully we don't give up too many power plays. Oh.
As we get down to 13:40 to go in period number 1. And that's a good point you make, Mitch. Glenbrook South 15 power play goals allowed in the AHL this season. Loyola actually, in spite of their good record, only 8 power play goals scored on the season. That's second to last place, just ahead of Lake Forest Academy here in the Academic Hockey League. But without the percentage, you never really know how many opportunities they're getting and how accurate that number is.
Right. Yep.
Here's a shot coming over the line and saved easily by Bennell. 13-12 to go in the first. 0-0 game, still early in this one at Glenview Ice Center. Dylan Ward and Mitch Adams with you on the call. Gerard Boris on camera. And who is that doing the scoreboard?
That's Julie Lomer.
There you go.
Dan Lomer, husband's doing the, he's behind the glass.
Nice. You got each one doing the clock in a different way.
Yep.
All
Thanks
right.
for them volunteering to do that on senior night.
Absolutely. And Mitch, I'm happy that you're here in the booth with me. I thought maybe you'd want to take a break.
There's a good shot.
Yeah, that was.
There's no place I'd rather be doing than doing this.
Yeah, it's nice to be with you in the booth, too. It's been a while. Here comes Burkhoff for Loyola. Tried to slide it over. Could not get it to his man, number 12 in Maroon.
Nice steal by Pinto.
Plays it off the end boards. Gets it back. Pinto off the near boards. Now neutral ice as it gets down into Loyola's zone. Way out of his net to play it. Diego to the far side corner. And cleared out, but only to neutral ice where Vanderploeg takes it for the Titans. Graham Vanderploeg.
One more.
And to Nelson, who intercepted it. Vanderploeg lost a tire, and here comes Loyola. This one centered to the slot, now down near the goal line. Burkhoff plays it to the far side for Southwell. Stolen away by Pinto. And now Scheffler. Teams fight for it near side. Eventually Vanderploeg comes away with it, plays it back for McCrulis. Below the goal line, Pinto to the near side again. Mitch, I haven't really seen a high danger scoring opportunity for either team
Nope.
yet.
We got to mention
A lot of
Joe
cardio out
Hoffer is doing our music for us tonight, so that's nice. Oh, there's a hit.
Yes, it is. Here, nice and early. Sokol near side, taken away. To the far side it goes Pereno. Pereno's got a brother on Loyola Gold who we'll see in the varsity game tonight. Unless it's just a crazy coincidence. Now here's Southwell.
No, Prano is the only son. His brother is playing at Tennessee.
Oh,
On the
maybe it was
club team
last
there.
year then.
Yep, last year, yep. He played on this team. Uh-oh, watch out.
That makes sense. Here's a backhand shot. That one stopped by the blocker of Bunnell. And now Sokol will bring it out for the Titans. Pass to the near side for Steele. Backhanding this one on net.
I
That
think
one stopped
I
easily.
only see 3 officials in this game. Sometimes we have 4, usually.
Yeah, you are right about that, Mitch. And I think just about every time we see 4.
Yeah.
Whether it be varsity 1 or 2. Varsity always has 2 and 2, but maybe someone's late. Couldn't be here tonight. Never know. And interestingly enough, usually
Maybe he couldn't find parking.
Yeah, that's right. Usually when you do see 3, you've got 2 linesmen and 1 referee, but I can't yeah, 2 linesmen, 1 referee, that checks out. But sometimes when they do have less than 4, everyone's kind of double dipping in terms of their responsibilities of calling plays.
Yep.
Just about 7 minutes through this one at Glenview Ice Center. Loyola lead shots on goal 2-3, or 3-2, I should say, but 0-0 your score here on senior night.
Sure feel like these teams may be feeling each other out a little bit.
Yep. That's what happens. You play these teams 3 times each all season in the AHL, but only meeting number 2 of the season, as these 2 teams will rematch tomorrow night.
Oh, nice pass.
Here's a backhand shot. That one sails just over the crossbar. Rebound picked up by Lomer and laid off the far boards and out. Kennedy and nearly Scheffler able to get that one for a potential 2-on-1, but he couldn't. Now Reynolds over the line, drops it off. McShane takes a shot. Good right pad save made by Bunnell. Now Reynolds in the slot takes a shot, and another save made by Bunnell.
Gotta get this puck out if we can.
2 shots on goal already in this O-zone possession.
Certainly been in the zone down here for a little bit. All right, get it out. There we go.
There's Moeller.
Get it out. Oh.
And he could not get it out past the blue line as Winslow was waiting right there with his stick. Now Reynolds for the Ramblers. Behind the goal line. Off the end boards to the near side it comes. Now through neutral ice, Smiley could not get around Kennedy and Mendoza for the Titans. And it's repossessed by Loyola. Kept in the zone by Adams. He fires a shot, sort of a floater, but that one stopped by the glove of Niego.
And then someone's coming down the middle here. Here comes Kutai.
Titans fighting for possession. That first line for Jim Philbin Jr. out there. Taken away by Loyola.
Nice play.
And Mendoza getting his stick in there to prevent that pass from reaching its target. Now Adams can settle that one down, heavily contested. The Titans will just not keep it in. At the last moment it leaks out. And Mendoza back over the line, takes a shot. Stopped by Niego. He'll hang on for a whistle. 8:10 to go in the first period. Waiting for our first goal here at
We haven't done any replays yet either. Really no need to.
Yeah, it's true. No replays yet.
One interesting tidbit here, item is this blue team is actually going to go to the championship game of the crossover series. They finished first with a record of 7-1.
What is the
against the SHL teams?
Oh, I didn't know that those were. I thought those were just exhibition games.
No, so they have a game coming up for a championship, and
oh wow, look at that.
GBS is in that championship. They finished with a 7-1.
Not only that, but on Tuesday, Titans are going to get a penalty here. Here's Burkhoff with a shot. That one stopped by Bunnell, and tripping will be the call, I would assume. And Loyola is going to go to the power play.
Yep. Oh, missed the replay on that again.
Yeah.
I gotta remember. Yeah, Tutai's gonna go in. Pretty easy call there. We will. I got it, Gerard. We're gonna get those replays going.
Yeah. All right, 2 minutes of power play
Nothing
time.
to brag about yet here to really highlight.
We'll see how Loyola does on this power play, Mitch. One of your big keys was stay out of the box.
Yeah.
Now, good face-off win's a good way to start, and Pinto will play this one off the near boards, and it does come outside the zone. Not only that championship game, Mitch, but also Glenbrook South finding out that they will host the Mount Carmel Caravan here at Glenview Ice Center of the CCHL. That game will be on Tuesday, the first game of the A-High State playoffs. Of course, Varsity and Varsity 2 all go into the same bracket. So if the Titans are able to win that game, they'll play St. Viator in their next game.
St. Ignatius.
You're right, St. Ignatius. Not St. Ignatius Maroon, though, but the SHL's St. Ignatius.
Yeah,
so
they're a good squad. They're a really good squad.
We will see.
Well, hey, you never
there.
know. In hockey, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason the teams register for the tournament, right? It's not like, you play the games for a reason. It's a cliche, but it's just so true.
Right. Yeah, I think I was talking to somebody already that, we still probably have 10 games left in the season, minimum. That goes, that depends on how far you go in the playoffs.
Academic Hockey League playoffs also on the line.
Yep.
The Titans have already clinched.
Here's
Sokol shorthanded, centers it. McCrulis just out of his reach. And it gets taken away by Loyola. So a good PK here for Glenbrook South so far. A couple of clearances and a shorthanded chance. Let's see if they have another here. Sokol backhands this one deep. Below the goal line, picked back up by Loyola.
Nice work by Teddy down there.
Kariotis goes far side. Sokol lurking. Able to backhand this one down low once again. McCrulis taken away by Loyola. And they will finally get it outside the zone. Now the Ramblers over the line, left wing side. Vanderplug takes it away. McCrulis backhands this one out.
Get down, get there, Sokol.
Sokol racing after it. Will he win the race to the puck? He cannot. And Loyola will clear. Wow, Mitch, a really nice crowd here at Glenview Ice Center as the fans have filed in a little bit further.
Also got Winterfest going on here on the other rink and in the studio.
Good vibes all around the Glenview Ice Center here tonight. If you've ever been to this Winterfest event that the Glenview Park District puts together. Vanderplug almost able to punch that one ahead. Now he'll grab the puck. Graham Vanderplug maybe trying to draw a penalty there.
I like that move there, though. Get it down and deep. Let our forwards get a chance to pick it up.
Nice stick there by Loyola to get that one out of the zone. And Lomer chasing after it. Got it to Moeller. Now Kennedy able to tap this one in. And cleared out. All the way down it goes. Or actually slowed up a little bit there in neutral ice. Won't be an icing. And the Titans reset. 6-4 your shots on goal. And really still not a lot of, crazy saves made by the goalies. Not a lot of really good chances for either team so far.
Some nervous energy, I'm going to call it.
Yeah. You got that right. And Loyola fighting for that #1 overall seed in the AHL. There's a shot by Southwell. Good save made by Bunnell. Now, right in front, here's another look, and another big save made by Bunnell. We'll take a look at the replay on that one.
Two of them.
As Lomer sending this one in down the right wing side. Goes to the far side corner. And the Ramblers able to punch it out. Southwell for Loyola. Spins and dumps it in. 4:10 to go here in period #1. Now the Titans coming out with it. Here's Scheffler. Over the line, left wing side. Just staying on side there, Tutai. Tutai gets it. Near side corner. Penalty is over, by the way. It has been for a while, so the Titans 1 for 1 on the kill. There's a good shot by Tutai, just missing that top left corner. Ramblers unable to clear. Pinto keeps it in at the left point. Now down to Algrim. Tutai turns around, backhand shot on Niego's net, but he covers it up for a whistle. 3:34 to go in the first, and feels weird to say it, Mitch, but that was probably GBS's best chance so far of the game.
Yep.
We'll take a look at these replays.
Scheffler on the ice, been playing really strong. Had a goal last game.
That was that GBN game.
Mm-hmm.
As we are back to live play now. Here's Mendoza. Off the boards to Tutai. Now out to Adams. Mitchell Adams. Out to McCrulis in the slot. And that's taken away by Loyola. Here they come through neutral ice. And a backhand shot right in on Bonnell. He makes the save, thought he had it covered. He did not. Now a backhand try, able to extend the pad out there. Here's another look towards the net.
But just able to get back up and get that one. There we go.
Adams able to punch it free for Macrulis. They'll skate back, go to Mendoza with it. And the Titans will dump this one in, and will it be an icing? No, looks like it must have taken a deflection. So now Nelson, unable to hang on to that. Quinn gets it up ice to Adams. They might catch him in a bad change.
Oh.
Adams over the line, centers it, sit. Unable to settle that one down. Now here comes Loyola. It's McShane, big slap shot from neutral ice, blocked in close by Quinn. McShane gets it back, shoots, and a save made by Bonnell.
That was almost, Quinn took that puck so hard that he, almost a 2-on-1 because of it. But it was a good block. It hurt, no doubt. He does that, though. He blocks a lot of pucks. Not afraid to take one, that's for sure.
Very good trait of any hockey player at any level, especially in this high school level. Now behind the net. Some of those NHL guys blocking shots out there. It's just unbelievable.
100 miles an hour?
Yeah, yep. 100 seconds to play in period number 1. Will we have a goal by either team before we take a break and switch sides? Dylan Ward and Mitch Adams with you on the call. Here's Scheffler keeping it in and kicked out to the neutral zone. Here comes Loyola over the line. A centering pass in the slot and unable to take it. Now Smiley gets it. Scheffler able to take it away. Now here come the Titans. Algrim runs into a body. And Loyola back over the line. Here's a shot. That one stopped and held on to 1:12 to go here in the first period. And Mitch, I wanted to ask you this question. Your son, Mitchell Adams, on this team, obviously a key contributor, and he played some games up with the Varsity 1 team, filling in for Adam Sokol when he was injured. Do you think that he learned a lot from that stint at Varsity 1, and he's applying some of that to his game here at this?
Yeah, anytime you're playing at that level, it's a little quicker. The speed is a factor, obviously. So, yeah, no, I think it was a great opportunity for him to fill in when he could. I think he did a good job out there and got to go to Jamestown and play in the both North-South games. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, both North-South games. When I was reading off the player's favorite South memory, that's just one that's incredible. And not a lot of people can say that they did that.
I don't think you ever could, right? I think because obviously they only had a team this year. So
right. Here's a shot by Nelson. That one stopped. Yeah, because even last year, GBN didn't have a team.
That's correct.
So they did the rivalry against Neutral Blue, or White, I believe.
And when he was on JV, he missed that game because he was sick.
Oh, wow.
And that was that good team that they had with Blake Hoffer and Zach Boris on that line. And
I remember that one.
We did a lot of games back then. And, they were, I think, 1, 2, 3 in the playoffs in scoring. Top 7 in the league. But, yeah. Great hockey season that was. Took second in both SHL and state.
I remember that.
Only got beat by York. Won both divisions.
And nearly won the state championship as well at the JV level. Zeros on the clock in the first period. Go ahead.
Yeah, they did win the state that year, on the conference and the state.
GBS?
No, York.
Oh, yeah.
We lost in both,
okay.
in the state final and in the SHL final.
Yes.
To York. We had a great team, obviously. They had one loss. They were undefeated to the last game of the year and had one loss in the regular season.
That was back when York had one varsity team and 2 JV. And if I remember correctly, when you look at my hockey rankings, both of their JV teams were in the top 10 in the state. So now they have the AHL team that this team has met up with a couple times.
Yep.
But Mitch, what are some takeaways after 17 minutes here? Still waiting for our first goal, but overall, I'd say the game being controlled by Loyola.
Yeah, well, you can see that in the shots on goal. Now, I will say this. Historically, we've been a low starting team. So the fact that we're tied at the first period is a good sign in my mind.
Yes.
We've been down a lot early, and then we've come back second and third period. So, including even against GBN, where, it was a pretty close game, and we pulled away in both games late.
All right. You said it, the shots on goal, 12-5 in favor of Loyola. You see all the fat heads there in the stands of all the seniors. A nice touch that this Glenbrook South hockey program has been doing for a few years now. We'll switch sides here in the second period as A couple of really good saves made by Isaac Bunnell to keep the Titans in it. Like you said, pretty lucky to be tied. It could easily be 1-2-0. So,
yeah, him and Cooper have done a really nice job as of late. They're interchangeable. Any given night, they're both been playing really well. It's nice to have that luxury that we can, have two great guys.
All right, a big crowd here at Glenview Ice Center watches on for the second period.
Got to give a shout out to my Aunt Susan, who's watching at home.
Nice.
It's their first game ever.
Really?
Yep, watching.
Welcome
I gave
to
her
the South Hockey Network.
Yeah, I gave her the link. She just texted to say hello.
Nice. And don't forget, we do have that chat.
Oh, yeah,
on the South Hockey Network. We've got Poland welcomes from Stanislaw Wolski. Well, welcome back, Poland.
Yep, that's Two Ties Grandpa.
Oh, very good.
He usually tells us what time it is there. I'm going to guess it's about midnight.
Sounds about right. Europe is in that 6 to 8 hour ahead range.
On Thursday night, or I guess it was, Thursday night, we played GBN, or Wednesday. It was 4 in the morning, and he was watching.
Nice. Gotta love the commitment.
He doesn't miss a game.
Yeah, that was almost a 9 p.m. start.
Yes.
As we are officially underway in the second period, teams have switched ends here at Glenview Ice Center. So Glenbrook South now in the light blue.
That was a risky play by the goalie there.
Right to left, yeah, it was. And no harm, no foul, but the Titans will have possession here in the attacking zone. Here's Sokol down below the goal line. Got it to the near side for Steele. Now Ventura back up to Vanderplug, slides it over. Here's a shot, top of the right circle, but into the glove of Charlie Niego.
Good puck work there from Vanderplug over to Quinn. Oh, yep, it was Quinn. Good shot.
.16:08 to go, and for the Vanderplugs, I know they have Asher on varsity, right? Graham here on varsity 2, and they have someone on JV, right?
Nope.
Oh,
that's it.
Well, maybe I was thinking of, I don't know, one of the alternate jerseys or something, because this team has that alternate jersey that's similar to varsity 1, but it's white, right?
So I think the brothers are Adams brothers.
Yes.
There's a brother on JV. The Bunnells have a varsity and varsity blue.
Right.
And then the Vanderplugs. I think that's the brother tandems if I got them all.
Yeah. We've also got, I know the Prestons, right? But they're both on varsity 1.
That's right, Prestons. That's another brother Campbell.
Here's Tutai with a shot.
Good
that
shot.
One stopped. Rebound to the near side.
Thought that might have hit the net, but I guess not. Adams was right there, too. If it would have been a low shot rebound, I might have been able to grab that one.
We'll see how they attack this possession if they're able to grab the puck. Now out comes McShane for Loyola. But just icing or offside. I don't know what was called there. 15:17 to go in the second period. Still 0-0 here at the Glenview Ice Center. Also the Fagans. Just
oh, gosh, the Fagans, yes.
Maybe there are more than
twins.
we think. Yep, yeah, twins.
Oh, and the McPhersons.
There, yeah. Oh,
Jeez.
how could we forget that?
Where's Gavin? I haven't seen Gavin yet tonight.
Yeah, Joe shows up early for this one, but no sign of Gavin.
Kathy's been here early, I think, all day.
Oh, yeah.
Hanging the banners, so big round of applause for her, all the work she does in this event.
Absolutely. It's always a good senior night hosted by Glenbrook South Hockey. Trying to make it better every year.
It was pretty quick, too.
Yeah.
So I don't think we've lost too much time.
Yeah, only five seniors on this varsity 2 team this year. I think it was more last year. I think it was more split.
Correct. Well, 22 total last year, so, and I think it might have been 11 and 11.
Yeah, it's 16 this year, 11 and 5.
Yep.
So we've got the varsity game right after this one. We still need to have a goal in this one first. Here's a shot by McCrulis, or pardon me, that was someone else for the Titans, but that one wouldn't go. Hit into the near side corner. Now Moeller, this one high in the air. Algrim could not settle that one down. Kariotis. Now up high, Pinto. Across for Mendoza. He centers it right there in front of the net at the doorstep.
Fantastic pass.
Kariotis, and he's wondering why he's not getting called or not drawing a penalty there against Loyola.
That would have been a good replay. I got to move this down. You're slide down that way, so I can.
There we go.
So if this is in front of me, I'll think about it.
There it is.
That was a great pass.
Now Smiley the other way, tried to center it for Kana, but he couldn't get it to him.
Mendoza's got a really, really hard shot from the defensive side. Got fast.
Been able to pick that one up quickly here. Mendoza to the near side for Pinto. Now to the far side. Here comes Scheffler. Over the line, right wing side, fires a shot. A stick right there in the way by Loyola. That deflects it up and out of play. Still waiting for a first one.
Let's go.
13:25 in the second period.
My aunt says thank you for giving her the shout out. Maybe my mom's watching too, I don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
I texted the family chat, so.
It is Mitchell's senior night, of course. We'll drop the puck at the right wing circle. See if the Titans have anything drawn up here, if they can win a clean face-off. Puck falls, and it is taken by Loyola. Burkhoff. It's hit into the near boards by Ventura.
Nice hit. As we've mentioned many times, Dylan, Ventura is that lacrosse player.
Yep.
He's very physical. It's great.
Some might think the brother of our good friend here at the network, David Ventura, but actually the cousin of David Ventura.
And the cousin of Nick Ventura.
Of course.
Right?
Yep.
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Dr. G.
Gavin McPherson in the house. Pitcher in hand. Now here's Gordon for Loyola. LAM, Loyola Maroon. And before all this AHL stuff, it was really only New Trier and Loyola to have multiple varsity teams, and just an explosion of talent over the last 4 or 5 years in the high school hockey world. Now you've got enough varsity 2 teams to make a whole league out of it. Here's Burkhoff, couldn't get around one for the Titans.
Nice steal.
Now out to neutralize. Tutai able to deflect that one ahead, but it will go far enough for icing it.
No tip.
Mitch, one of my theories about that is all these kids right now were just in their prime toddler age of getting excited about hockey when the Blackhawks had their dynasty. So
100%.
Maybe that has something to do with the explosion of talent in all these new varsity 2 teams over the last few years.
Yeah, absolutely. And the sport's growing, right?
Yep. It's hard to think that only 4 seasons ago there were only 2 GBS teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
And New Trier and Loyola were the only 2 programs to have multiple varsity. Here's Adams. Out to McCrulis, now Tutai. Out to neutralize. Battle along the far side boards.
Tutai's been really hot on the scoring lately. Had 4 goals the other night, first game against GBN, and an assist. So a 5-point night for him.
Yeah, didn't he score the first 4 goals of the game in
He
that
did.
one? Yeah, that is incredible. As this one's cleared out to the neutral zone. Go ahead, Mitch.
And only a hat got thrown on the 4th one. We didn't know. We thought that was the hat trick. We didn't know he scored the first 3 before that.
Actually, if I look at, here's a shot. Good save made by Bedell, and he covers up the rebound.
That was a great save.
You know, I'm looking at my stats here, and Alex Tutai actually on a 7-game point streak in AHL play, it appears.
Excellent.
So he's looking to extend that tonight. Oh, that is a really good save. Boy, Isaac Bennell has been probably the team MVP so far to this point in the game.
100%.
14 for 14. Right off the far wall and out to neutralize. Nelson, give it up. Here's Norwood. Over the line, one of the seniors here tonight gets taken down, and fans want a penalty. It doesn't look like they're going to get one.
Boy, I think that was about the same trip that they got.
Now the other way, 2-on-1 for Loyola. Down the right wing, centering past Nelson, now to McShane. Right to the blue paint, not able to tap that one in. Not sure how they didn't get a shot on goal out of that, but we'll take a look at the replay.
I thought that was a golden opportunity for them to get their first goal there.
I was getting ready to call the goal too. Now cleared out, yeah, and Gerard, yep, he agrees. Gerard, of course, our technical engineer, as always. Good to have him here early.
I just don't know what he's going to add next.
Yeah. He was saying this one's centered. Moeller couldn't
good luck
get
there.
He was saying last year, anything that doesn't fit in my tripod case, I'm not buying. And now he's lugging around an 85-pound backpack that he couldn't even put on the plane as a carry-on, leaving from Jamestown. He had to send it back on the bus.
He's going to need one of those trucks, like, that has all cameras in it.
Right, yeah. Soon enough, he's not even going to be in the building, right? He's
Right.
just going to, all right, let's look at this close opportunity by Loyola. This was a 2-on-1 that eventually, that never got to its intended target, number 56 there. So
If it would have got there, it was a goal.
it's one of those where it's not a save, but a really good defensive play by the goaltender.
Right.
And we stay 0-0, just about a minute and some change away from the halfway mark.
I feel like the Titans have been stuck on that 6th shot for quite a bit now.
Does feel like that. We have it as 7 on your screen. Shots on goal counters down there, not always accurate.
I'll take Julie Lomer's play it.
Julie Lomer.
Now, her husband's doing the other one, so.
Yeah, right.
One's wrong.
Julie Lomer in charge
Julie's
of the
never
scoreboard.
wrong when it comes to her.
Top left corner of your screen. Here on the broadcast, the 4th member of
center
our
it.
crew. 2-tie now, McCrulis. Got it back up high, Mendoza. Let's go of one. And it's stopped by Niego. It's a nice slapper there, one-timer. But could not find a hole.
Got to get that down maybe a little bit when the guys were there. They were in front.
And there is an example. That is a shot on goal. Julie has it for us here on our screen, but they did not count it on our scoreboard here in the rink. Right circle face-off incoming. Adams ready to take it. It's won by Loyola as they play it to the near side, but not out. Pinto trying to glove it down. Now Mendoza on the interception, comes over the line. Floats one there behind the goal line. Picked up by Loyola Maroon. They can't get it out. Pinto sent it deep. And now Adams with some space, try to backhand shot, trying to maybe bank that off the goaltender and in. Not a bad idea.
Oh.
Catch him off guard, but didn't work out.
Didn't know if we got back on side of that.
All right, halfway through regulation time officially now. The 8:30 mark of the second period, and still 0-0 between these two rivals. Again, sort of one of those college hockey style home and home series. Here's a shot and a goal by McShane. Nice move on the backhand, top shelf. And Loyola strikes first.
The team's not happy with each other. Little barking between Adams and Pinto there.
See if there's anything they have a reason to be. Hard to tell. Baselli by McShane. I think that was McShane. That was 81, right? Let me look at that one more time. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not McShane. That's Burkhoff. So there you go. The team's leading scorer
Great move.
gets his 13th goal of the season and 24th point. 1-0 Loyola. And not much Bunnell could do on that one either. This is a really tight chance and really nice hands to get that one up on the backhand, top shelf like that. Here's Pereno over the line, right wing side.
Brad
Sends it
Cesario's
down.
now in the building.
Yes. Brad and Gavin, both parents of seniors, so they're getting ready for the varsity ceremony. We'll have that for you right here on the South Hockey Network.
Oh.
Here's Ventura getting it out to the neutral zone, and they will touch it off sides there. 7:17 to go in the second. 1-0 Ramblers. They lead shots on goal 17-6.
7.
Actually 8.
8.
Right, according to our scoreboard.
Someone
16-8.
Someone missed for sure those two.
That was a pretty obvious one by Mendoza. Not sure what the other one that they missed was, just because I wasn't looking at the board, but.
Well, let's get an opportunity here, Adams.
the captain of this team, able to get this one down deep, catch up to his own puck. 2-tie. Up to Vanderplug, left point.
Adams right there. Get your stick down, Adams.
Is Vanderplug a defenseman?
He is.
He's listed as a forward.
You know, he started the season like the first maybe game or two.
Gotcha.
And then, but since then, mostly a defenseman. And, you know, like Sid, for example, I don't know if they have him listed as, but he plays mostly offense, but he's playing defense tonight. And Sokol was defense, and he moved to center.
Caleb Sitt listed as a forward, and Sokol listed as a defenseman.
Yep. So he's, I think Sokol probably the last 5 games has been a center.
Would you say it's worked out for Coach Philbin?
I guess based on our record, I think we've definitely scored more goals.
That's what it's all about. You've got all these stats that you talk about on the broadcast, but at the end of the day, there's only one stat that matters, and it's your goal differential in each game. Wins and losses. Nelson able to get this one out to neutralize Vanderplug. Off the near boards and down. Gordon picking it up for Loyola. Out to the neutral zone, and a high stick taken by the Titans, and somehow they will not call that. That was pretty obvious. Let's see if I just caught the back end.
They better not call that one.
yeah, right. Now Adams over the line. Tried to go between the legs of one. He could not. Now Vanderplug gets it back down low. 2-tie centers it. McCrulis right in the crease. But couldn't get a shot off. Now Adams couldn't get it down deep, and it's taken out by Loyola.
There's some guys out there, guys. Come on, get out.
To the near side. Odd man rush here. Kana trying to get it back for McShane. He could not, but he'll keep the puck, take a shot. That one stopped by the goaltender. So let's see if I caught the tail end of this high stick. Just missed it, but definitely probably should have been a call, but don't forget, folks, we do still only have the 3 officials out there. 1 ref, 2 linesmen. This game absolutely flying by here. Mitch already close to the
nice block.
Ice cut.
Yeah,
5 minutes and 30 seconds.
We're making up some time. Not many whistles.
Yep.
Not many. Only 1 power play so far, right?
Yeah, and the Varsity 1 game scheduled for 7:20 p.m., so.
We should be ahead of schedule.
Yep. As advertised, I don't know if they want to start this one early, in case some people haven't gotten to the rink yet. So we might have a little bit of an intermission. We'll see. Or this game will have a 18-round shootout.
Yeah.
Been a close one here at Glenview Ice Center. Winslow, the intended recipient of that pass, but it never got to him. Nicky Norwood over the line.
I'd love to see the Titans going to power play here. Oh, there's a
nice tip
shot.
on net by Norwood. Able to redirect that one, looking for the 5-hole, but it got stopped. I want to look at that one again, especially on the goal cam. Number 38 in blue. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wow, yeah, just, it's almost like he didn't touch that with his blade, and like at the bottom of his blade. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That would have been a cool goal, but it was stopped. 10 shots on goal for the Titans now. Loyola wins this face-off and brings it outside the zone. Mendoza down on that far side. Picked up by Loyola. Here's a shot, that one just wide of the net. Now near side corner. Battle for the puck. Burkov, who scored the Ramblers' only goal, trying for a second of the game. Stop made by Bennell. Isaac Bennell.
We got to get this crowd into it. We got to get us some action here. You know, like, I think the kids will feed off the energy if that happens.
We mentioned a couple times tonight, a huge crowd at Glenview Ice Center, really on both sides in terms of fans too. Lots of Loyola people in the house.
Even a nice hit would be maybe get the crowd going.
Oh yeah. Maybe drop the gloves as well. We'll see.
There's Adams. He's there. He's there.
McCrulis now. 2-tie takes a shot. Tough angle, but a good idea. That one stopped by Niego. Here's Adams. Down below the line, McCrulis trying to backhand center that one, but it's taken away by Loyola. They are able to get it out of the zone. 4 minutes to play before the Zamboni intermission. Titans looking to answer Loyola's 1-0 lead. They were
way
able to
outside.
find-
Teddy had fallen down.
So the Titans forced to let Loyola take that one. And here they come. That pass intended for Burkhoff, just missed him. Goes down below the line for Pinto. Played it to the near side for Kariotis.
Oh, no one's over there.
Now up high left point. Tried to center that one, but nobody there to take the puck. Now fresh off the bench on a change. Here's a shot, that one high of the net by Loyola. And another chance right in close, did not work out.
92 though, great play by the Loyola guy. He was right there, cutting to the net.
Looks like both teams have a Kariotis on their roster. I'm not sure if there's any relation.
They're brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. So
Yep.
one of them at Loyola here and one of them at Glenbrook South. And
They're actually part of a triplet.
really?
And
So
yeah.
they're twins as well, or well, triplets.
Yep.
So does the third one play hockey, or?
You know, I don't know.
That's pretty cool to, be in a game as competitive as high school hockey against your brother.
Yep.
You don't have that very often. 2.5 to go here in
I
period
wonder
number 2.
what jersey the parents are wearing tonight.
Yeah, right.
Just like last year's Super Bowl, or was it a couple years ago, with the Kelseys.
Yeah, right. The Eagles.
The mom
and
had the split
yeah,
jersey.
I remember that. That was good. Kind of like at the North-South game, the superintendent with the split jersey.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
I remember that.
Good hustle there.
Daniel Sokol. Now to Southwell. Moreno tapping his stick. He wants to be sprung ahead for a potential break. That looked
That was offside.
offsides, and yes, it is. So under 2 minutes to go now. And a game-tying goal for the Titans here before the break would go a long way.
Absolutely.
Dylan Ward and Mitch Adams with you. Up here, Gerard Boris, your technical engineer, Julie Lomer, your scoreboard operator for this game. Triple header here. Varsity 1 goes after this. JV goes after them. Loyola wins the face-off, but the Titans quick to get it back to Ty. Backhand pass attempt for McCrulis, but it never got to him. So now here's Quinn. Out to Adams, off the boards, got it to McCrulis. Nice exception on the pass. Teddy McCrulis got it picked out of his pocket, and a crash into the net to Ty.
There's a scrum.
Pushing and shoving down there near the net. And we'll see if we get any penalties out of it. Let's take another look and see exactly what happened there.
I think either Teddy got pushed in, he went into the goalie, so it was a whistle was blown, but I don't think it was any. It was, that was an accident. Nothing, demeaning.
Right.
By that. That's, again, no penalties. That's a good call.
Face-off taken by GBS, but all the way outside the zone. They
Watch
have
it.
to chase it. And one man blew a tire. That allows Nelson to get a shot on goal. That one stopped by Bunnell. Rebound. Unable to hang on to that one of the Ramblers, and the Titans able to get this one out. Nelson dumps it in. Bounces off the boards and settled down by Bunnell there behind the goal line. 1:15 to play in the period. Adams pressuring.
Kept it in. Too tight.
Bounces off his skate. Got it to Tutai. Here's a shot. McCrulis getting a piece of it. Maybe he did.
That should be a nice one.
But it was stopped by the goaltender. That was a great chance for the Titans. Let's have a look from both angles. Yeah, that play by Adams there, maybe not intentional, but it goes off his skates and up to Tutai, and that allows for the chance. And hard to tell if McCrulis gets a piece on that one.
I thought he did.
I thought he did too, to the naked eye. Under a minute to play in the second period now. Here's a shot by Mendoza. Rips it high and off the goalie's glove and out of play. We'll do it again with 52 seconds.
Back to that initial face-off where they had all 5 seniors out on that one. They won't be able to do that for the gold team. They have too many.
Yeah, right. Maybe first 2 shifts, right? Have 5 and 5.
Right.
I do know JP Ricana will get the start for Varsity.
Excellent. Had a great game last game. Shutout.
Yep, shutout. He's got the best goalie stats in the SHL now.
Wow.
Now Loyola trying to get this one out. They will. Southwell over the line, just chips it on net. Easy one for Bunnell. He'll cover up, not take any chances there, and the Titans will have a D-zone face-off. They've got shots on goal as 22-10 on the scoreboard. We've got them as 22-9.
35 seconds left. They're going to have that Adams two-tied McCullis line out to try to get it out of the zone, maybe get one more scoring opportunity.
But there it is. I just
There we go.
couldn't hear
2-on-1.
myself there. There's McCurlis
Oh.
trying to give it to Tutai, just over his stick. Now behind the net, sent to the far side. Nelson out of the zone, but off
Hit somebody.
the bench. And I'm not sure. Am I cutting out for you
Yeah,
too?
yep. We might have a little.
Testing. All right, that sounds okay. There we go. Let's see if that fixes the problem. Face off in the neutral zone. Taken by the Titans. Do they have enough time here? Tutai over the line.
Net,
Gets a
Adams,
shot
over the net.
away. That one blocked. Here's another one. Fought off by the goaltender. And 4 seconds. Pinto shoots. That one blocked, and that'll do it for period number 2. So 1-0 Loyola. 34 minutes of play. They've dominated this game, but Titans are staying right in it, and they're a goal away from tying it up.
Absolutely. Come out, go get some water and or Gatorade, and come out firing in the third period.
All right, Dylan Ward, Mitch Adams. We'll see you in about 10 minutes' time right here on the South Hockey Network. Welcome back to the South Hockey Network, everybody. It is time for the third period of play between Glenbrook South and Loyola. My name's Dylan Ward, alongside Mitch Adams here in the booth, Gerard Boris, our technical engineer, Julie Lomer, in charge of the scoreboard in the top left corner of your screen. Well, the Titans right in this one, Mitch. Even though they've been dominated, still only trail by 1 and 1 goal away from tying it up.
And kudos to Isaac Bunnell there, keeping them in the game, right? A lot of great saves for him. But I got to say, Dylan, for those who are watching during the intermission, the little guy skating, that was so awesome.
Yeah.
I think I saw number 44. He has to be only 2 years old. He might be 1 foot off the ground, but the fact that he's skating, that was so cool. So,
yeah.
Great event here during the intermission.
A longer intermission than we're used to, and,
right. It's almost
like the boys are used to.
It's almost like the Super Bowl.
Right. Halftime show, but you think that's gonna make any difference in terms of energy in this third period? I mean, it's pretty significant when you do something a million times and then you've had all that extra time. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty valuable.
Well, if I'm Adams in the locker room as a captain on this team, you got to get those guys pumped up in the locker room. Hopefully they're jamming the music, but, guys, this is it. This is, the last 1 period to go. Let's play our tails off. There's a steal right there. Here we go. 2 on 1.
Adams over the line. Got it to McCrulis on a breakaway. He shoots it.
What a
save made by the goaltender, Niego.
But right off the bat, a good opportunity there for the Titans.
A huge chance, right? Yeah, I mean, it could have been like the Blackhawks earlier today. Landon Slaggert scoring only 7 minutes into the game.
Who won that game, by the way?
Panthers did. We scored the first goal of the game and lost 5-1.
Oh, geez.
Yep.
Ouch.
Shots on goal, 22-11. It was 12-5 in the first period, 10-5 in the second period. Here's Burkhoff. Taken away by Mendoza of the Titans. Only 1 goal in the game. That came in the second period. 2 tied just onside. Now down to that far side corner. Taken away by Loyola. They can't clear it out past Mendoza, who gets it back deep.
Bad bounce.
Gerard looks like he just triggered a replay down there. As Mendoza.
There's a collision between Sitton and McCrulis. But Trent line change was coming. No harm there. Only 1 power play in this game so far, Dylan, and
that's it.
It was a power play for Loyola.
Yep, and it was a great penalty kill by GBS. Just 1-0. It's been a pretty easy night for whoever's down there on the iPad doing game sheet. Not a lot of entries.
It's a good, clean game. That's what you want to see. No bad hits so far. So that's why there's only been 1 penalty.
Make no mistake.
And that was a trip that was kind of, not on purpose.
Don't be fooled, folks. These 2 teams are bitter rivals here in the high school hockey realm.
And we'll be back tomorrow with them.
Yep. Yeah, we got a triple header tonight against Loyola and another triple header tomorrow night also against Loyola at their place. So all 3 teams will have back-to-back games. Here's a shot, not one by Pereno. No save necessary for Bunnell as it's played off the glass but not out. Don't believe we've had a whistle yet here in this period.
I think you're right.
We talked about earlier in the broadcast how this game's had a good flow to it. This one sent down and there's an icing, and that's a perfect example of the broadcaster's curse. But anyway, let's look at this chance right off the bat in the period by the Titans. Great pass by Adams to get it to McCrulis. And Teddy McCrulis does not miss chances like those often.
And you'll give the goalie kudos on that, because I think it was the right angle shot that he wanted, but the goalie got the save. That's right where you want to put it.
Drop of the puck coming at the circle to Bunnell's right.
Sometimes the goalie wins.
Yep. It's been a goaltender's duel all night.
Probably more often than they don't, right?
Yeah. It's like in baseball pitcher, just so it's one player on a team of 9 out there at a time, but just the weight of impact on the game that one player has, it's similar to a goalie. Now a breakaway for Loyola. Here's a shot. That one hits the post, I believe.
I think you're right.
Wow. Nice. Really a chance out of nowhere as well. Just sort of able to get around that one Titan defender and find themselves on a breakaway, but unable to score.
Nice play by Norwood there to block it, as they might have had numbers.
Now Scheffler. For Quinn, that one in his skates, and Titans will backhand this one down over the line. Nelson back there. Long pass out to the neutral zone for McShane, trying to get around Mendoza. He takes it away, goes out to Kariotis.
Jerry McShane, a senior on this Loyola squad. I don't know how many other seniors they have, but I know he's one of them. They might have 2 or 3.
I'm not sure when Loyola's senior night was. Maybe it's tomorrow.
The Loyola squad, though, has a lot of scratches on each team. As you can see, I saw earlier some of 3 or 4 guys standing over there, but and they, as you said, they have 4 teams and 3 or 4 scratches on each one of those.
Yeah, 2 varsity, 2 JV. And one thing about Loyola, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost where I was going with that, but if it comes back to me, I'll remember it.
Dylan, you're too young to forget that. That's more like my caliber.
And even though this is a Varsity 2 broadcast, staying away from the beer tonight.
Completely, or just until the game?
Just until the 2 games are over.
You're no fun.
Because when I do the games where it's after the varsity game, that's when I'll have a beer during the broadcast.
There you go. Well, Dylan, I'm looking forward to announcing these games during the men's beer league sometime, when hopefully the kids are playing at Johnny's in the city. I'll go do those games.
Hey, I was, every once in a while I'm here at the Glenview Ice Center. I've got a little side gig of just doing the scoreboard for a beer league.
I heard that the other night you did.
Yep. So, I always thought it would be funny if, I ever had a game on April 1st or something, just as a little joke. Here's a shot and a goal.
Deflected.
Absolutely deflected on its way. Tough for Bunnell to get a read on that one, and Loyola doubles their lead. We'll get a better idea on the goal cam.
And again, shoot the puck. It's, it's a free shot.
Man.
Oh, I don't know if he got on it.
Maybe the goalie got a piece of it before it went over.
It hit Bunnell's glove, but was able to scoot in after that.
All right, so the Ramblers lead 2-0.
But again, I'll go back. The Titans really haven't had that opportunity in this game where they've shot it from and gotten through. Goalie's made a few good saves for Loyola, but we got to put more pressure on, no doubt.
Ramblers could make it 11 consecutive AHL victories if the score stays the same. The Titans trying to make it 3 consecutive victories following 2 big wins over GBN. This one sent down into the Ramblers zone.
And their JV1 team is also ranked #1 in the state. So good, strong program here for Loyola.
Hey, don't say.
Well, and again, it's in a sense, you could call them a combined team because they don't have to live in the jurisdiction, which is why their football team is always so good.
Right.
So you got kids coming from the city.
Right.
You got kids coming from all over.
Same thing with
including
St.
Glenview,
Viator, Fenwick, Ignatius.
Right, all the Catholic schools. I think it's almost, especially on the football side.
Yeah.
Where here we go.
Macrulis on a lead pass from Tutai. 1-on-1, Teddy Macrulis trying to get it back to Tutai with the backhand. Good idea there, but unable to get it to him. The Titans will keep possession, though. Macrulis down there behind the net, try to backhand center it for Tutai, but it never got to him. Now Tutai again takes a shot. That one high of the net, but the net pushed off.
By who? By
the goaltender, I believe.
Yeah, but how is he doing that?
Well, let's look at the replay. Behind the net cam will be valuable for this one, too.
I think we got to fix Tutai's curvature of his stick because all his good shots today have been high. Is that deflected?
It didn't look like it. Let's take a look at this goal cam before we drop the puck again. And, yeah, I mean, that's kicked off
way early.
And it almost makes you wonder if that...
I mean, and that's happened a few times already. No warning yet, though, from any of the officials.
You do rarely see the penalty for that unless it's completely blatant.
I think sometimes you'll see that referees will go talk to the...
Right.
And maybe give a warning.
Yes.
But that was really kicked off hard.
Just watch the left skate here.
As he was approaching. I mean, that's...
I mean, the thing is, that puck probably wasn't going to go in, but
no.
If you're Titans, you could make the argument that just missed the crossbar and could have gone in had the net been...
It certainly looked intentional.
Yeah. But we'll play on here, still with only one penalty in this hockey game. And 2 goals, both to the Ramblers. It's going to be a tough test for all 3 teams here on this triple header. Here on senior night. As you mentioned, JV1, best team in the state. Loyola Maroon here, top team in the state out of AHL teams. Here's a centering pass. Southwell goes to the backhand, couldn't get that one by. And of course, Loyola Gold, you can never mess with them. You know,
is Loyola Gold's goalie, he's a sophomore, right?
Sophomore, yeah. Charlie Trapp. They have also got Declan Smith, the senior. They're both really good, sort of a 1A, 1B type situation.
Okay. Titans having a really hard time getting this puck out.
Here's another shot. That one stop, rebound, right in front. They score.
Wow. You know, you could just see it coming. No chance in getting that anywhere the puck. And they were just pounding.
So Loyola makes it a 3-0 game. And maybe out of midair for number 18 there.
That's Perino, former Stars.
Let's see exactly. Yep, that's exactly what he did. So 9 minutes, 11 seconds left in regulation time. Still plenty of time, but the Titans will have to work quickly with only 1 shot on goal in this period.
And that was that breakaway. Again, you know, that could have changed things in this game. There's a penalty coming up. Well, finally, the Titans are going to have their first power play coming up, and this is the time you gotta score one.
Only 2nd penalty in the game. It's going to go on against Loyola, as you mentioned. So to the power play go the Titans, and it was a great penalty kill for Glenbrook South. And now they'll get their first opportunity of the game on the man advantage. And here we go. They win the face-off to get us started. 2-tie to McCrulis, just under a stick, and force out of the zone. Here's Mendoza, picking it up for Glenbrook South. He skates over center ice, now over the blue line. Mendoza crashes the net, but couldn't get a shot away, and it's cleared once again by Loyola.
Unfortunate there. I think we could have had a little shot there.
Halfway through period 3 here at the Glenview Ice Center on senior night.
That's a 2nd or 3rd time that Vanderpool is falling, though. He got to get his dad, get him his ice skates sharpened. Or new skates, one of the 2.
Let me ask you this question. Do you remember who this blue team played last year on senior night? I know Varsity played Neutral Green. Was it Neutral White?
It could have been.
Yeah. Trying to remember if they won that game or not. Here's a centering pass. McCrulis could not put that one on net. Now back up to Mendoza. Adams, right circle down to McCrulis. Teddy McCrulis up to Mendoza.
It's Adams.
Fake the shot. Nelson able to punch that one out of his stick. And it's chased down by Pinto. McShane, lots of speed, trying to make something happen short-handed, but he cannot. And that brings us down to 35 seconds to go on the Titan power play.
Have we gotten a shot off yet?
I don't believe we have. Now Sokol over the line, knocks it in. Goes down to that far side corner for Reynolds. Back up high, kept in by the Titans. This one over to Sit. Sit off the near boards. Now he'll get it back. Sit, let's go of a shot. And
he got a shot.
Save.
But, you know, unfortunately, it was an easy save. The guy wasn't, what word I'm looking for? Like, he wasn't
screened?
Screened.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
He wasn't screened.
Yeah, right into the Loyola word mark on the jersey. Loyola has that football style where they've got the numbers on the front and back. At least on this maroon jersey.
Point.
Titans still with control. Power play coming to an end. Here's Pinto down to Sokol. Out of the box for Loyola, and we're back to 5-on-5. Here's a shot deflected wide. Pinto grabs it, takes another shot, also wide of the net. maybe looking for a deflection there. 26-12 your shots on goal. Titans could use one right about now.
Yeah, get back in the game. They really needed to score there. Again, I just don't see the pump, you know, like them getting pumped up here. Nothing for the crowd to cheer about yet in this game.
Here's a steal by Winslow. He gets it deep for Smiley, but sit down there to try and force it out. Now Pinto will help it over to Ventura, far side corner. Jackson Ventura out to neutral ice, glove down, but offside.
Did that go all the way down?
Yeah, I think it went out of the zone. So 6:17 to go in the third period. Loyola Maroon. Tough team here in the Academic Hockey League. Again, we talk about them having the number 22 seed in the A-High State tournament above a lot of other Varsity 1 teams. Impressive for them. And their winning streak they're on really solidifies that. Again, coming into this one, winners of 10 consecutive league games, including 6-0 against GBS earlier in the season. Now here's Reynolds.
Oh, they got to call it interference here.
Yep, there was a Titan taken down. That was Kariotis.
68 new right away. He's going right into the box.
Would love to see a little Kariotis on Kariotis action. But yeah, I didn't think they were going to call this, but the Titans will get benefit of the doubt there. And it was a decent power play, some early clears by Loyola, but they did have that one shot on goal from the point. See if they can get a little more creative this time around. As if you're going to have any chance to tie this thing up, you got to score in these next 2 minutes.
I agree.
Loyola clears it down. Bonnell gets it set for Mendoza, who skates out through neutral ice. Mendoza over the line.
Adams should stay right there. Get back there, Adams.
Now he's got the puck. Mitchell Adams lost it, and it's cleared. Final 5 minutes here of period number 3 coming up. Here's Adams.
Oh,
and hey, call it offsides. I thought
he got his skate there.
Tutai got his skate back. Let's see if we have any kind of footage of that. You can see on the bottom of your screen here, number 40 in blue. Yeah, he definitely got his skate back. Tough call.
Premature call.
Nope.
Not automatic, we used to say.
And I know they changed the rule a few years ago that you no longer have to have your skate touching the ice. Now you can just have it
above?
Yeah, above, as long as it kind of breaks the plane, as they say.
Okay.
And this one's cleared down. At least they changed that rule in the NHL. I would assume that that made its way down to USA Hockey. As Ventura overskates the puck. And here come the Ramblers. Gordon taken away by Mendoza. Good play, but only 45 seconds left on the Titan man advantage now. Here comes Mendoza. Nice move around 2 defenders. Crashes the net, goes behind the cage. Still with the puck, now plays it off the near boards up to Sit. He'll let go of a shot, maybe looking for a deflection. Ventura there in the slot, but couldn't get wood on it. Now Sokol up high near the Stars logo. Takes a shot, that one bouncing, and eventually covered up by Niego.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ventura was just a little bit too far away to poke that in.
Some good puck movement there by the Titans, however. Both teams will change, 22 to go. As the puck falls. And the Titans clear it in there, or keep it in there, I should say. Mendoza up high, down to the circle. Here's a shot. That one just high of the net. 10 seconds left on the power play. Here's Sit. Goes down to Scheffler, now centering pass, backhand shot, wouldn't go on net. Algrim plays it off the boards up high to Mendoza. Power plays over, Titans 0 for 2. Here's Mendoza with a shot, easy glove save.
No one in front at all. So that's gonna, easy save.
Loyola's got the Titans doubled up in shots. Actually, they just added one more for GBS, so now it's 26 to 14. Your screen says 13. That's Julie Lomer. her interpretation of the shots on goal anyway. As we get back to play. Does not look like Jim Philbin has any plans of pulling Isaac Bunnell down by 3, but he might if the Titans can get a quick one. 2-tie, looking for McCrulis, couldn't get that one to him. Now it's Adams behind the net. Off the glass and out, 2-tie.
2-on-1.
Just got to it, looking to center it for McCrulis. That was just like the play right at the start of this third period, but this time not able to get the pass over. Let's see if the Titans can get one here on senior night against this tough Loyola Maroon side. Here's Pinto over the line. Now back up high, Quinn takes a shot, scores!
All right, not over yet.
The shot fired by Quinn, and we'll see if, looks like leading the line there to the bench is Declan Quinn, so it's likely his goal. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that hit Loyola defender. And we've got a nice crowd on hand too, and we've been waiting for it to use this all night. Here's your fan reaction cam to the goal. There it is.
Fantastic.
Courtesy of Gerard.
I want to say that was assisted by Pinto. He's the one that brought it up.
Yes, I believe so. We'll see how they officially, yep, they've got it as Quinn from Pinto. As we see the varsity team in their black jerseys getting ready. Titans first line stays out there. Here's Adams centering it looking for McCrulis. Couldn't get it to him.
Right, just a couple of those chances just missed by about a foot.
So there will be no shutout for Niego. The Titans do pull their goalie. So they've got 6 attackers out there and an empty net to shoot at for Loyola. Got to be careful here as Loyola gets this one out. Kana just deflects it down low. Plenty of time here for the Titans. They just got to play smart. Here's Mendoza taking away Southwell, missed the empty net. Mendoza gets back to him. Nice play by Sit to prevent a Loyola defender.
Don't watch,
from getting
just go,
to the
guys.
puck.
Don't watch, go.
Mendoza lifts it down to the far side corner.
Oh, he had Adams right down the middle. A little backhand pass would have been good.
Loyola gets it out of the zone. And Smiley pokes it down. 90 seconds to play here in regulation. Titans 2 away from tying it up. Here's a pass out to Sokol waiting at the blue line, but just missed him.
That's a long, far pass. Want to see 2 passes, quicker, shorter.
So we get down to 110 now.
Behind you, Mitchell.
Didn't know where the puck was there. McCrulis
There we go.
sent it up high to Pinto. Down to McCrulis again. Goes to 2-tie below the goal line. Now right in front, Adams slides it up high. Mendoza takes a shot. Maybe looking for a deflection, didn't get it.
Way left of that.
Now Loyola can't clear the zone just yet. As Adams, and they just able to get it outside the zone, but Titans keep possession. This one fired towards the net by Sokol. That missed the cage.
Uh-oh.
And now Loyola, Pereno couldn't catch up to that one.
By the way, they're good buddies.
Adams and Pereno.
And Pinto.
Yeah, and Pinto. And now here's Southwell for the Ramblers towards the empty net, wide, but past center ice. So will not be an icing. As Adams at the end of his shift here, it's dumped back down by Loyola. And Loyola Maroon are gonna make it 11 consecutive wins here in the AHL. And Southwell scores with less than a second. It'll be a 4-1 final
that
score.
doesn't come back to her as in a tiebreaker because, I mean, why give it up to him there? Didn't need to happen.
No, there are no goal differential tiebreakers in the SHL, only head-to-head, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay, good.
It'll be a 4-1 final score. The Titans stayed in it until they weren't in that third period, but I thought there was a great fight by the boys tonight, especially on senior night. And if you can believe it, it's not the end of the regular season series, so there will be no handshakes until tomorrow.
Absolutely.
When these two teams rematch.
Well, hopefully we can play better tomorrow and pull away with a win.
All right, well, that was Mitch Adams. My name is Dylan Ward saying thank you for tuning in. We got the varsity game coming up next. Gerard Boris, our technical engineer, as always. We will see you in about 20 minutes for that one on the South Hockey Network.